the Desert, presented by Erkey's Electrical Heating and Air. Now, from the Desert's news leader, this is Eye on the Desert from News Channel 3.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Eye on the Desert. It is time to check out our favorite chef from Fantasy Springs. He's whipping up a delicious meatball recipe with ricotta cheese. It's fantastic.
Chef Freddy here from Fantasy Springs with my tip of the week. This week, I'm going to make pork and ricotta meatballs, which, by the way, were inspired by Patrick Evans' veal ricotta meatballs. Let's see if mine can match up as good as Patrick's did. Okay, to start, you want to crack one egg into a bowl, and we're going to add a half a cup of whole milk. I like to soak my breadcrumbs in milk. A little trick that my grandmother taught me in order to make my meatballs even fluffier. Then to that, we'll add the breadcrumbs. I'm going to start by about maybe a half a cup. So we want this milk and egg to soak up that breadcrumb, or vice versa, the breadcrumb to soak up that milk. About a teaspoon of dried oregano, a quarter cup fresh Italian parsley, finely chopped, about a teaspoon of minced garlic, 3 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese. I'll continue to fold that together. I'm going to add about a good teaspoon of kosher salt, half a teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper, 1/2 cup whole milk ricotta cheese, 1 pound of pork shoulder, freshly ground. Now I'm going to show you how to make the meatballs without making a big mess on your hands. So what you do is take a half sheet tray, put a little oil on there, and then just kind of spread that around a little bit. I got about 1.5 ounces scoop. Drop your nice little scoop on each one. Now take your little fingertips, put a little bit of oil, just a little bit, okay? Then gently fold your meatballs, okay? You won't be running to the sink every 2 minutes to wash your hands. Now, some people like to fry their meatballs. Some like to bake their meatballs. I like to broil my meatballs. So we're going to turn the broiler on, and we're going to go over there. We have them already on the pan. So we'll broil till they're nice and golden brown on both sides. Meatballs are nice and golden brown on both sides. Took them out of the broiler. Now into a nice pot of simmering marinara sauce. We're going to let that go for about 45 minutes to an hour. You can go even longer if you want. And there you have it. Pork and ricotta meatballs. I'm Chef Freddy from Fantasy Springs, and I'll see you next time. Forget about it.
I'm honored that I inspired Chef Freddy with my veal and ricotta meatballs. Thanks, Chef Freddy. That wraps up Eye on the Desert. We will see you here tomorrow afternoon.
Patrick Evans, forecasting for our valley for 18 years.